logged in. Got some coins to go through, some things to put into some holders. Got to look for our other holders. They're around here somewhere. 2025. That was last year. Make sure we get that right. Anyway, we had a great live stream over on the other channel. If you had a chance to join us on Cash or Crash. There we go. Gold prices surge amid economic uncertainty. Price of silver is up. What do you think is going to happen with the price of silver? I think it's going to go up. That's what I think. What's up, that Dynamic Man? Good to see you. Thanks for being here. And yeah, AI color grading. Don't know what that means. I know what it means to do AI. We're doing the AI music, which is fantastic. See what channel we're on. Sorry, as I catch my breath here, I had to run up there. There's Angie and Sup Aaron and Kathy Keith. Welcome all you all. We're a few subscribers away on Cash or Crash from getting to 61,000. Just a few more. We've never been so close. I'm so excited. I want to thank you all for your support and pushing people over to Cash or Crash Las Vegas Live. Mark Alexander, how you doing? I don't remember. I think you've sent me your address. If you didn't, please send it again, because I think you might be one of the few that I couldn't find today. I don't remember if it was or not. But just out of abundance of caution, if you could send me your mailing address one more time. I know there's a few people, I'm just so tired, I can't remember who it was, that I was doing the packaging and I couldn't get the address to come up. Let me get the list here of who got packages today. We'll go over it a couple of times. We'll do it right now, and then we'll do it a little bit later on. But I got a whole bunch of people got packages today. And as soon as I find my glasses, there they are, right over here at the Bomb Squad thing. We'll read to you who got packages in the mail today. Get ready. Make sure it's one of yours. Hit the customization, make sure the chat works. Look at all these right here. All those, we'll be reading those in just a second. Live right here on the internet. Not sure if you've heard of the internet, but that's what we're doing right now. All right, you ready? You might hear your own zip code here. We have 95269, Stockton, California. Mattoon, Illinois, 61938. There is the next one, Houston, Texas, 77034. Hayden, Alabama, 35079. Nolanville, Texas, 76559. Milford, Connecticut, 06461. Cypress, California, 90630. Wichita, Kansas, 67213. Litchfield, Ohio, 44253. Banning, California, 92220. San Jose, California, 95124. Mariposa, California, 95338. Ronan, Montana, 59864. La Crosse, Wisconsin, 54601. Greensboro, North Carolina, 27406. Springfield, Oregon, 97478. Mesa, Arizona, 85202. Plattsburgh, New York, 12901. Houston, Texas, 77049. Amarillo, Texas, 79110. St. Paul, Minnesota, 55109. King City, California, 93930. Farmersville, Ohio, 45325. Tucson, Arizona, 85747. Lebanon, Oregon, 97355. Daytona Beach, Florida, 32119. Chandler, Arizona, 85246. Sandy, Utah, 84093. Ladera Ranch, California, 92694. Wewoka, Oklahoma, 74884. Cleveland, Tennessee, 37323. Sand Creek, Michigan, 49279. Caney, Kansas, 67333. Mulvane, Kansas, 67110. So those all went out today. Hopefully one of those is your mailing address, possibly one of your mailing addresses. Zeke, what's going on? Mary Firefly, Lori L, that's you. Hey, what's going on? Thank you all for being here. So yesterday night, earlier this morning, we were live and I found a bunch of great coins, uncirculated 80s stuff that was just outstanding. We emptied a couple of rolls here that we can put stuff into today. We got uncirculated 91 and 92 nickels there. Got uncirculated rolls of 1979 Denver nickels. Got some unopened rolls of dimes. Got some half dollars. Got a little bit of everything here tonight. We're going to have some fun for the next hour and a half or so. and go from there. Mish Finn, KJ in Ohio, Mary Firamuska, Dynamic Man, Uncle Cliffy, and who else is here? Everybody's here. It's good to have you all. All right, let me move these out of the way. We saw these were $40 to $50 a roll for 1979D on eBay. Crazy price for these. I got these at face value back in 1979. I got these from a bank, Fairbanks, Alaska, First National Bank of Fairbanks. There it is right there. Bill Stroker, family friend, owned the bank, friend of my father's. I always wondered why they were nice to me when I went in the bank and I could do whatever I wanted. I didn't realize it. Yeah, Turtle Pays is here. Margie's here. Dynamic Man's here. All right, we need to put some $50 in holders because people like the $50 sets. And it's been a while since we put some in holders. So we're going to do that first thing to make some prizes tonight that we can give away. People like the $50 collections. I like the bat coins, like that one right there. Holy cow. Where'd that come from? It's a Bat D, first bat coin of the night. There's those. Let me grab some 2x2s for the $50. I think I caught a cold out there tonight. Got a chill. I can feel the sniffles coming on. Didn't need that, but that's okay. It was fun. If you guys had a chance to hang with us on the previous live stream, we're able to battle back. We're down to 20 bucks out of our 200, and we left at $206. $206. So that was pretty good. $6 profit. Paid for the gasoline. Very good. Got all my food in the fridge. Very excited about that. Thank you so much, the food people. Shout out to KFC for doing a great job. So Bicentennial. Neat. Here's an 83D. This one's a very cool looking coin. Pretty good shape. D is a tough one. Anything 83 is. Evening jackasses. I soiled my pants. Well, I don't know if that's how you want to come in here and see how long that'll last. But hey, good to have you. Montgomery Burns is here, everybody. What's up, MB? It's Mr. Jackass, by the way. You want to get it properly. Oh. I thought he was going to hang out with us for a while. I was getting ready to give him a wrench, too. I guess maybe next time. Oh, man. 1997 P. There's a better one right there. 97 Philadelphia. Yeah. I soiled my... That's got a scratch on it, too. We'll pass on that one. The Bicentennial looks pretty sweet. The 96 looks good. Oh, that's got a gash in it, too. So is that a striking error? Is that a boogie? What do we got there? Look at that. That's got to be a damage. That's too bad. That was a good-looking coin until I saw that. The 96D. I'm going to put that one back and change, too. Who else we got here right now? We got Esme 4T. Good to have you here. Gold. Indeed, gold would be fun right now. There's a Bicentennial Philadelphia and Denver. We'll put a set together, put those in holders, and give these away tonight if someone wants the Bicentennial 50-year-old $50 set, 1976 PND. Very nice. There we go. Except that one's got a scratch on it, too. I don't like that one. I don't like that one. Let's find a better one. I have plenty of them. There's a 98. That one's ugly. There's a 90 or 83D, another nice 83. Come back here. Running away coin. Crappy 97. That was a radio station I used to work for. Listening to crappy 97. 83 is a keeper. Bicentennial Philadelphia, another one. We have a couple of sets of these tonight. We knew the Bicentennials would come in handy. It's that time of year. 50 years later. Mike Henderson, how you doing? Unhide him if you want, Coach. No, that's fine. That's fine. That's, yeah, I mean, yeah. Yeah, that's fine. It's all good. It's all good. I was hoping he was going to be a honorable citizen, so no problem whatsoever. Is what it is. 83. 98. That one's junk. That one's junk. 97p, damaged. 71's junk. Ooh, a Susan B. It's a pretty good looking one right there. We'll keep that one. These Susan B. Anthony's become popular recently because they're so freaking old. They're going to be 50 years old coming up in 3 years. I know he was a potty mouth, because we certainly aren't, especially in the music. Are you being good to yourself because you deserve it? Zeke picked a bad week to stop taking Quaaludes. Yes, good to have you here. 6-month channel member. Let's start off a wheel with your name. Got a dupe wheel coming up, thanks to Diana McMahon, but we'll start off with Zeke with Wheel of Names. Thank you, Zeke, supporting the channel with your channel membership. Zeke, 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 Zeke. That's 6 Zekes. Thank you, 6 Zekes. It's a nice long tenure. Appreciate it. Is that another Ike? No, I thought it was an Ike. 1976 D. No damage on it. It's a keeper. Another D. A couple of nice keepers. So we got 2 Philadelphias and 2 of these guys. 2 Denvers. So we got 2 sets of the 1976s tonight. If someone goes, I want the bicentennials. The By Johns. We had the By Ikes, and then we have the By Johns. In the middle of the night, I can't wait to have coleslaw tonight for my midnight snack. I sleep good after coleslaw. All right, Staples, where you at? Where you at, Staples? Right here. I have decided that I'm going to overcome the pain in my arm, and I've been doing my own physical therapy, and it's working. I have more range of motion, not much, but I have more range of motion now. And it's like right there reaching, it didn't hurt as much. It does hurt, but not as much because I've been able to move the muscle around. It's almost like it was growing back stuck to the bone. And I've been doing what I figured a therapeutic massage person or a chiropractor would do, and beating the hell out of my arm by squeezing and moving the muscle around. So it seems to be working. What does the little blue box mean, Coach? What little blue box? Is there a little blue box? I don't know. Let me see what a little blue box means. Let me pull up the stream on this other channel and take a look at it, or on the other phone. The little blue box. If I go to switch accounts, or find Las Vegas Coin Hunter. Coin Hunter. There we are right here. The little blue, is this a box right here? I don't know what that is. I don't know. Oh, come on, man. I don't want to use your coin snap. Scam-ish, probably. Ah, son of a bitch. Is that what you're talking about right here? Oh, I know what that is. That's a double toilet. That's a double toilet right there. A twin toilet. That's what that one is, if that's what you're asking. Yeah, it's a twin toilet. That's the level. That's 6 months is the twin toilet, I believe. That's not it? Coach, I got 2 rolls of nickels and they changed from the business because they said they had too many rolls. Opened them and they were all war nickels. Holy shnikes. Each roll is about $225. Nice job. Where was that at? Let's go back. Let's go get them all. Wow. Beth B with the win. It's a shield on our side, but it shows a wrench on yours. Uncle Cliff, super chat. Thank you, Uncle Cliff, with the super chat. Get you on the wheel here. Thank you, thank you. So you guys have a shield instead of a wrench. Okay, I don't know about that. All right, Uncle Cliff, thank you. The $5 super chat will get you on the Ben Franklin information here in just a second. Someone write that down for me. Okay, I will. Uncle Cliff on the Ben Franklin. Oh, that one hurt right there. Uncle Cliff, very nice. Very nice. Thank you, thank you. All right, we got Braun and McPuddin. Puddin, Zeke, BLB, Turtle Pays, Lori L, followed by Firefly and Mish, BLBR, BOC, Angie, Bride of Chucky, Big D, JWS, Love and Life, and the next 7 super chats. I'm 39 away from 600 on Whatnot, growing fast. My Whatnot, that is. Very nice. Thank you so much, Uncle Cliff. That's awesome. 600 on Whatnot. Belly Love says, please dupe Uncle Cliff. Thank you. You got a Belly Love. BLB, duping Uncle Cliff. I'm going to throw in all of the Zekes as well. And then we get to dupe you because of Uncle Cliff. Everybody's duping each other. Boom. There we go. And a BLB. Nice. Thank you so much for your super chat. It was super. Super of you. Let's keep going here. We got some $50 to go through and some other things. Looking for some cool looking ones. 97 beat up. That's a 83. Scratched up. Ooh, a 2004. That's a not intended for circulation. We'll keep that one. Put that one in a holder. Low mintage, like 2.5 million is all. 2004. Dupes equal double, yes. A dupe is a double. Depends. Since we only had a few people on the wheel, it was a double. But if someone says dupe the previous super chat, it's just a super chat. But it just happened to be all the super chat and then Zeke. So I just doubled because it's easier for me. It's part of my I can do whatever I want rule that I have. 1971, garbage. Ooh, another Susan B. Anthony. Nice. Keep that one. Get rid of that one. I'll put some of these in the bank tomorrow. Appreciate all of y'all. What a great night. Tim Evans, good to see you. Thanks for being here. We'll read the zip codes again later on. Stick around for that. We will tell you who got packages out today in the mail and when to look for them. They said with the snow and everything, they're all backed up. So it's going to take extra time. So anything that went out today will probably be Monday. So if you get it before Monday, you're a winner. It means the Postal Service was kicking ass just for you. There's another 79. 98 we can keep. 98P. Those are pretty beat up. They're not worth 2x2s, but we'll hold on to them because of the date. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you. Appreciate you, Barbell Bar Rose. Hey, anybody new here from the other channel? That was freaking awesome. We had, there's a blue box. Thank you. Really love Barb. I'm going to take a look at it. The the Cash or Crash had up to 250 people at one point on horizontal. So we may try this on horizontal at some point just to see. All right, here we go. Where's the... Oh, I see. So instead of a wrench, you guys have that, whatever that is. I have no idea. I have no idea why they would do that. YouTube's a schizophrenic mess of people at times. 82D, 82P. I'm going to put it in a holder for no other reason. Nah, I'm not going to. I'm just going to hold on to that again. Chris Cleveland, how you doing? I know you got a package out in the mail today. 2003 P. It's a mint set only coin. Looks like it's a smear and not a scratch. That one will go in a holder. 2003 Philadelphia. You have a wrench. Yes, you do. Adrian, I don't see the boxes, just wrenches. They just keep changing stuff, making it hard to figure out what's going on. The shield is better. The car shield logo. All right, hold on. I got to take this off. It's too hot. Oh, right there. Not as bad as yesterday, but not good. All right. Whew. So getting through these $50 is going to make some stuff to give away. Cash or Crash Shield. That's your certified casher or crasher. That's what it means. Certified Loon. 98D. It's a filler, but it's a 98. That'll work. Extra-gen Gambler. Timed out. Unbelievable. Something that makes you feel old is the AI question they want me to post. What makes you feel old? I'm going to go with saggy balls. What do you guys have? Good to have you here. Thanks for joining us. Timmy, you got a package go out today. Timmy. That one right there. Keep it. Some old nickels. Some of the 60s. There's a 76. It's free. Today's music makes you feel old. Super chat. Thank you, Real Braun. 1 second. We'll grab that. Dakota Territories. 1861 to 1961. Good for 50 cents in trade. 1940. We'll grab that in just a second. RB03. 76. 62 and 77 is not a keeper. Uh, 2012 is not a keeper. 72 and the 72 is not a keeper. Gotta find a bag to put this stuff in. Just put these in here for now. Nice. All right. RB03 with a super chat. See the names on here. Include the following people who are now on the wheel for a chance to win something tonight. We have... this is the stretch, I think, that did it to me. All right. Here we go. RB03, RB03, DMAC, Sarah, Marnie, Shri, Amber, Keon, Gabe, Stephen P., Dennis O'Neill, Zeke and Angie, followed by Mary Firefly, Margie, BLBR, BLB, Melody. There's Love and Life, Beth B, Cliff, Joey, Tony. We have Gary McCord, Wassa, and Mish. There's Lori L. Lori L. It's Vegas time. Nate B. Nate C. TP. BOC. Steve Miller. Royce. Kathy K. SLS. Chris C. And Tim Evans. Very nice. Thank you so much. Real Braun with the super chat. It's super. So is the chicken. Super. That was actually fun. That was delicious. The oil, a little hot, but it did make the skin fall right off, which is good. A 1975 Philadelphia keeper. 72. Another 75 Philadelphia. 71. 59. 76, 77, and 61. I'll put these all in the tube. Those will be fun to find later. And that gives us an empty bag now for going to the bank. Let me write bank on here. You can put this in the bank to pay for silver. No need holding crappy coins when you can turn it into silver. We got 3 packages we'll be opening here shortly. In fact, I'll go grab those right now. We'll do that next. 3 packages. I hope I brought them. I brought them. I think I left them at work. No, I left them at work. Oh well, we'll do it tomorrow. 3 packages left at work. Should have grabbed them when we were out driving around. That's okay. We'll keep going here. We got plenty to do here. 1961. We're looking for any of the coins that can go up over here. Guy Braun. There you go, Guy Braun. That was interesting how you pronounced your name. Yes. Yeah, it's like Boy George, but it's Guy Braun. 97. Keep that one. And the 83D. That was very funny. Very, very funny. I get in there. Put you in there. Those go in there like that. You're having trouble with their chicken tonight. Trouble with your chicken. Keep the 92 and the 2000 out. Put those in holders. Those two go in holders. 98P. I have a pair of the 98s now. Go back to the, I can watch the stream over here. Bank 83D is a keeper. 76 keeper. Those guys are keepers, but they're not worthy of a, that one is, and that one is. And we'll keep that over there with the Susan B's. 5 damage, 95 damage. Where's our bank bag? Right here. I used to have a lot of trouble with my chicken when I was a male prostitute. See, I don't know that you can use the P word. You have to come up with a new word. Yeah, let's go with escort. Flesh peddler. Flesh peddler. That's someone who's riding a bike in the nude. It's my understanding, community standard wise. Not you. Not you. Different light. Not you. I'll keep that one. It's time for a beverage too. Can't believe they didn't have any Starry. That KFC's a mess. 3 trips through the drive-thru is the name of our new song tonight. Put that one over there. Every time we put one of these in a 2x2, that's 50 cents saved for the future if we decide never to actually do anything with it. Flesh Peddler songs are so much better, yes. I messed the Beddler with my Flesh Peddler. No, maybe not. Coach, I have to ask, is the KFC down by the Vegas Q Club? Is the KFC? It's on Maryland Parkway by the Las Vegas Health Club, Athletic Club. Yeah, Las Vegas Athletic Club. That's the one. That's the one. Welcome, Kathy Keith. 47 folks here. Everyone do a hashtag silver price, hashtag coins, hashtag fun. Any of those are fine. It helps the algorithm pick up on us. We are human beings doing human stuff humanly. Right here on the internet, 1983D. My goal is to have enough of this stuff that someday when I'm no longer on Earth, whoever finds my junk will be blown away and untold riches as the value has increased rapidly on a lot of this stuff. That's what my goal is. Whether that happens or not, we'll see. 92. And somebody back in 1938 had to put a 1938 half dollar in a holder somewhere. So why not do it now? Cheap staples. There we go. It worked. Just muscled it through. All right. One down. One bag down. We got these rolls. We've been going through these. We know that they're 1995 P. This one is 1976D, 1995 Denver. Put these off to the side here. Uncle Cliff, part-time lady lover. McBrawn, Real Puddin', and Uncle Cliff. All right. Part-time lady lover. There's Real, McP, and UC. You got it. Thank you, Uncle Cliff. $2 super chat. Uncle Cliff. This one's Bicentennial and Bicentennial. A couple of Bicentennials there. Let's get a couple of these Ike dollars too. Hashtag coins. Let's find a couple of coins to give away later tonight. Here we go. Better. Two of those. Three of those. Four of those. And one of those. All right. So we have 5 Ikes that are available tonight. 3 from Philadelphia, 1 from Denver. 4 from Philadelphia, 1 from Denver. We'll put those in holders here shortly. What else do we get here in our little accumulations? These are all nickels and pennies. These are, got some mint set stuff here. If you like Ikes, Ikes are fun. Big and thick. We have 1981 coins. Just gonna go over here with the other 81 coins. We have a Thomas Jefferson. And then we got these guys. I'm faster than all you. Look at that. You weren't even ready for me. 1930. 1930. Quickest to the punch. That's what my goal is. 85. Wheat cents. What do you got here? 1946. 47. 1911. It's a nasty looking 1911 right here. Look at that guy. 1911. Seen better days. We'll put them into this group of coins here. So I was even going through rolls of coins and I did it. That's how good I am at that. I know I have a lot to live up to try to be a McPuddin level or an Angie level or a Braun level. But I'm going to get there. For those of you that were with us earlier this morning, we found one of these in a roll. 1943p silver, nickel. About $6 in silver value right now. So that'll be a prize tonight for our final 5. Someone can pick that. Part of the final 5 contribution coming up. All right, beverage time. I'm very parched all of a sudden. Delicious. What do we got here? I think we went through these yesterday, but I'll double check. 74. 74. Oh, I had the proof one. This is the 84S. It's beat up pretty bad. Some 74s. So let's take a look at the 74s and see if we have a double die. And if not, we'll put them in the bank tomorrow. So the In God We Trust would be doubled. That one is not. There's the S mint mark. But see the damage on it right there? That's too bad. It's only worth 50 cents. Put it back in the bank. No doubling there. No doubling. No doubling, but we may put that one in a holder. That one's worth a holder. No double. And no double on God We Trust. Bank money. Adrian Morris, thank you for being here. The channel's only as good as those people that participated. We appreciate you. I can go to the counter at KFC and get some oil. There we go. Nice and hydrated. 1974 Denver. Make sure we have plenty of stuff. Here's the little mold for melting copper into. What I'm going to try is I'm going to get myself one of those flame gun things that you hold in your hand. Put a couple of pennies in there, a couple of scrap pieces of copper and see what happens. You have to get up to like 1800 degrees or something. Morning, Mama J. Good to see you. Thanks for being here. All right. These are These are keepers from 11, 17, 25. There's a few quarters in here I wanted to take a peek at and just see if we missed any bat quarters. That's all we're going to do on these. And we're also looking for a Guam P. There's a Katie. That's worth a holder. This one actually should be in a holder. It's a low mintage. The map gas torch, yes. I am no B. Waller, but I'm going to give it a shot. Low mintage. Yum. All right, another couple quarters down over here, 2010. This is Yosemite D, not damaged, so we'll put that in a holder. Enjoying this. A lot of the stuff, we just threw them in the zippies and moved on to the next day to come through these at another time. Like this red, you may remember the time we found the red nickel. We kept it for whatever reason. The rest of it appears to be nickels and pennies. All different dates that we would keep and need. They're all older, so I'm not gonna, there's an 82. We'll put that over there. That one can go in there. To Michael Rose, welcome. 63. 71D, but it's all scratched up. Goes back to the bank. 65. And 73 back to the bank. Which one's this one? 75D. So, more cash for the bank or the cash in place. All right, that's good on that one. One more quarter right here. Let's take a look at it. 1976 Bicentennial. Oh, it totally beat up, though. That goes back. Another 25 cents into the bank. A couple of quarters down to the bottom here. Take a look at those guys. Looking for bat coins. Bicentennial, pretty sweet. 2011 Chickasaw. And that guy. All right, we'll put you guys back in there. Go back into storage. We'll find you again in 2 years. Bar owners put jukebox, pool tables. Yes, the red, so they get their money back. All right, this one doesn't have a date on it, but we obviously wrapped it up for a reason. I wonder what's in here. We went to a lot of trouble on this one. Let's see what we got. And it's in the masking tape, too, even better. Lots of quarters. I bet we find what we're looking for here. I bet we find what we're looking for in here. One, we need the Guam P-mint. P-mint Guam. That's one thing we're looking for. And a boatload of bats. Guam and bats. Looks like we've been through these before, but we're going to do it again. 2020. 2017. Bicentennial. That guy. 98. Pennsylvania. George Washington, 65, 68, but cruddy. Kentucky, 2017, 89. It looks like a W on this one, but it's a damage next to the D. If you looked at it from an angle there, it kind of looked like a W, but it's a mark on it. 2013, 21, 21, 21. 18 and 20 D to the bank. Maybe these are bank quarters. More bank for your buck. Zeke, sorry, got to go for a minute. That's all right. Do what you got to do. 23s, 22s, no S-mints. We found 2 S-mints so far. 83 is a keeper. Bank, 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 bank. 12P, that's a keeper for us. 10D and 13P, all keepers. Bank, bank. That one's a keeper. Northern Mariana Island. And a buffalo can go back to the bank. This will all go in here. Pull this out. Let's see what else we got. The rest of this is going to be used to pay down silver purchases. It's going to be worth a lot more doing that than it is holding on to these for right now. 2010 is a keeper. Here's Samoa. Which one did she need? That's a Samoa D. She needs Guam. P. Texas, Maya Angelou, and Amy Mae Wong. I wonder who started the Las Vegas wildfires. Are there wildfires in Las Vegas? Guam P, that's what it is. We have the coolest background, by the way, of anyone on the internet. Our coin mats are better than your coin mats. Just throwing it out there. I will defend that to the end. 1976 is a nice one. 83 is junk, but we'll keep it. Nevada, 92, 79, 83 crapper, 22p, 11577 silver futures. Wow. Wow. Philadelphia 21, Jorge Washington, 23 is 22p, 76 is a keeper, 62, might as well, 18p is a keeper, 2010 Hot Springs is a keeper, but the other ones can go back. I think I'll take these to the cash them in. Watch that coin melting. So they're melting all kinds of silver. So half dollars, quarters, nickels, dimes. This is when scarce coins get real scarce. This happened back in 1980, happened a few other times where we don't know what the mintage is of certain coins. And that's why you have to go with, you can't find them. Where'd they all go? Well, because they were common dates, they got melted the most. There's a chance that there's new rarities being made today and tomorrow and the next day because of all the melting going on. 1970D scratched up. 95 is a keeper. 22, 98, 13 for McHenry. So now if you have silver, let's say you have a bunch of mercury dimes from the 40s. Those are being melted like crazy right now. The ones from the 30s and 20s, not so much. They were melted last time. Keep. All good, except for the quarters are not. So somehow I mixed quarters with good nickels. Mostly good nickels. I won 2 Guam quarters. You need one back. Nope. Yours are on the way. Were you here earlier when I did the zip codes? You should have heard your zip code. I made sure it's all coming in one package for you. I hit Joe Schmo last night. How does he keep getting back in here? I don't know. Different channel. Last night we were on Cash or Crash. Tonight we're on Coin Hunter. That's how. Different channel. Different opportunity. 82 turd. Nasty turd on that one. 22. 78. 21, 21, 21. Delaware, not a spitter, but it's a keeper. 23. There might be errors on those. I don't care. He must be changing. Yep. Was a new profile made tonight? Oh, okay. So they just keep signing up for it. Idiots. But hey, that's all they got. I know it's all I got, but that's all they got. So if I would have kept these in rolls for 35 or 40 years, I'd be dead and someone else would be looking at them. So I'm going to use them to pay down the silver stuff. Makes sense. If I would have done this 5 months ago, I could have got a lot more silver for it. What was I thinking? All right, so out of all that, we're keeping this. Put this in this other bag that we got going. Mish, have a good night. Thanks for being here. This was a keeper. That was a keeper. All right, we got more stuff here. Those are, is that silver? Oh, look at this. Look at this partial roll. There it is, 1942P and a 1940 S. There you go, another $6 coin right there. Damn. Got a couple to choose from tonight for our winner. The final 5. And there's many of these I just tucked in rolls because they were only worth 50 cents, 75 cents back in the day. Wasn't worth putting them in holders or anything. Just piled them up. 1942P. Silver. There we go. Very nice. Feeling better now. Thank you to all the new channel members on all the different channels. Appreciate each and every one of you supporting our endeavors, our efforts. All right, what do we got here? This is a bag with a date on it of, oh, it's a bunch of crap. It says keep 11/16/25. Why would we keep these? It's copper, and it's all common date. So we gotta go through it real quick, see if there's anything worth keeping. 77, 52, garbage, garbage, 22. Maybe I was all hot on. Oh, there's a 24 and a wheat penny, so it's mixed and matched. Maybe I had a bag of keepers that we ended up mixing with a bunch of junk too. So I got to re-separate it here. There's copper, 59, 76, junk. So good and bad mixed together. It's like going through rolls again. 18, 19, 99. Copper and a wheatie, 1954. 23, 08, 22. I don't see why the bank wouldn't want these. I've been trying to spend the pennies. Nobody wants them. Kathy Keith with a super chat. Thank you, Kathy Keith. Grab that here in just a second. We got Kathy Keith on the wheel. We put K. Keith. Kathy. All right, there's Braun. You got Joey. Uncle Cliff. D-Mac. Angie. The Duke. Tim Evans. Pretty Eyes. NES. Mountain Billy, Doug Cutler, Mish. Jody. BLB, and BLBR. And Lori. And Deadpool. Very nice. Thank you so much, Kathy Keith. And because your generosity with the $5 more super chat, you get a free bonus entry for the big Ben Franklin giveaway. There we go. Nice job. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Winners coming up. End of the month. End of the month is only, what, 3 days away, 4 days away? It's right around the corner. Someone's going to someone's going to receive that in the mail, not email. Email will be difficult. 58, 05, 23s, 22s. If I would have saved these, I wouldn't have been disappointed in 10 years. If I was still alive in 10 years, that'd be great. Something to look forward to. Another Wheatie, 1940. The pennies go good at the casino because they charge 5% fee. So that's okay. There's a 24. It's so much easier to pay 5 cents per dollar than it is to roll these. So the time that it takes to roll them is not worth what it costs to do that. Latina Stella Slots, how you doing? Welcome, LSS. Winner, LSS. How's the channel coming along? More winning per hour. You missed another super chat. How could I possibly do that? Which one? Oh, Extra Gen Gambler. That's who. Thank you. Look at me. Look at me, Extra Gen Gambler. Got Fabio on there. Nice. Nice. All right. Extra Gen Gambler. Thank you for that heads up. XDEGEN GAMBLE. We got Braun, Diana, NES, Angie, Uncle Cliff, Pretty Eyed. There's Fabio, John Guido. Fabio is right about crypto. Punky Power. Tony. Thank you so much. Extra Gen Gambler, $5 super chat. You go on the list over here. Put a whole new sheet on here. Start with you. Extra Gen Gambler. Very nice. Very nice. Very kind of you. You know, I know you only care because you're on there. I was going to say that, but I didn't want to be that guy. I was going to say, I noticed that the only people that remind me that I missed a super chat are on the super chat. It's not just you. It's everybody. Everybody does it. I like it, though. There's motivation to help out. This does stink, just like your mom's vagina. There you go. $19, $13, 72, $12. Look at that one. $15, $94, $96. I can actually put that in the holder. Dana West says hello tonight. She said, yes, it's cold. That'd be the puppy boss. If I were to win, I will donate it to someone else. I just like people in here. Very nice. It's very nice of you. You're a swell fella. Assuming. There's an assumption there. I don't know if I've ever met a female degenerate gambler. I know they're out there. They just don't admit it. Because it's not their money that they're losing. It's whatever rationale to gamble its money. Looks like everybody else. I didn't need that for education. I'll get college somewhere else. There's nothing wrong with community college. There's nothing wrong with a trade school. There's nothing wrong with homeschool. Depends how you're going to the tables. 2008. Too many 23s. 2006, but not pretty. So many 23s. Billions and billions of these are made. And there's billions. It's like these silver guys right now. They're overstocked in silver. The dealers can't buy anymore because they can't sell them to anybody. Because the smelters, the wholesalers, the refiners are all backed up. There's so much silver is coming into the marketplace to be melted down. Eventually, it'll create a quick glut drop. But it'll be picked up right away. Went to community college for graphic design and illustration. Nice. I went to Mesa Community College for broadcasting. It was fantastic. Got a job at a radio station directly out of there. in Phoenix. It was fantastic. Community colleges are great. Shout out to Ranger Community College in Ranger, Texas for their baseball program. I was talking to my son today about that. He landed a job today. He already has a job. This is his second job now with the baby. So as a new father, he's taken the responsibility to get a second income. He was interviewing to go back to his previous workplace. They're trying to get him back. But he's like, I like what I'm doing, and I'm just not going to give up after 6 months of my new job. And he held to his principles, which was good. And today the phone rang, and a program that he played in back in the teens as a youth baseball player and helped him get into college baseball has just hired him to be a coach for their program. By the way, I'm male. I have a package. Very nice. I believe it's in the mail. So he will be coaching a baseball team, which means we get to go hang out and cheer and film and do all the stuff that if I had internet or if I had YouTube back in the day, I would have done when the kids were playing ball. He's trying to figure out how to get them on the internet more so more scouts could find them, but he did real well. Got full ride scholarships to play college baseball, left-handed pitcher, and now he gets to share his craft with youngins. It's going to be fantastic. There's 2025s in here. Oh, it's great news. So the money that he turned down on going back to his previous job, he's more than making up for now as a paid professional coach. Very happy for him. Very happy for him. For the baby. It's for the baby. All right, we're getting down into the good stuff here. 74s, 75, older nickels, 74, 23s. These are all keepers. These over in the keeper pile. Will the real Coach Dennis please stand up, please stand up, please stand up. There we go. Everyone, just want to let you know, I'll let Diana or Angie know as soon as I'm coherent enough and they can pass along. 90-minute trip to hospital. Got to be there by 6, please. Wow, good luck. Good luck. Lots of prayers for you. Get you there safely. Another Jamie Moyer. So again, there's no proof to what I'm going to tell you. There's no proof to what I'm going to tell you that happened. In 2019, at the end of the year, came down with a mystery illness that zapped him of all his power, zapped him of his ability to play out on the field, zapped him of energy, and he got really, really sick at the end of 2019. They couldn't decide what it was, so they called it mono. And it wasn't mono, but that's what they called it because they couldn't figure out what it was. And so he was out for 2 to 3 weeks at the end of 2019. Just randomly at the end of 2019. So I believe that it was pre-COVID, that COVID was actually here and it was affecting a lot of people, but nobody knew what it was yet. That's my theory. So, but once he recovered, he got back out there, but it had zapped him so much that he lost a couple miles per hour off his fastball. And, but he finished out, played 3 more years, did real good, got his education, his degrees, and is a very productive member of society now. But that's my theory. I don't know anything. I'm sure I'm making it up. I'm not sure anything happened back then. But yes, travel safety for Wassa. Travel safety for you. Get there safely. $73, $65, $54. So a lot of this is worth keeping. There's a bunch of 24s and 25s in here. Don't know why we didn't separate them out before, but we didn't. Probably wasn't sure at this moment when we went through these. Or maybe we were. So a lot of people have those mystery illnesses at the end of 2019. I've talked to a lot of people that it wasn't quite anything they were used to before, but it really kicked their butts. Just a theory. Almost done here. 22, 24s, 23s, 19s, all kinds of modern pennies that 40 years from now, someone would be like, I wish you would have kept those. And I'll be like, I can't hear you. I'm 6 feet under. Got all this dirt on me. I can't hear you. $19.99. We'll take a look at that one again. I'm sure we already looked at it. 2019. At the end of December of 19. So in February of 2020, we're at the Orleans Hotel Casino. There's a cheerleading competition or something like that. And there's 1 billion cheerleaders, kids, young age, athletes, whatever they were. And we would have to wait 5, 6, 7 elevator runs to get on an elevator. That's how many kids were there, just packed together. A few months later, that would have been illegal. I got pictures of it. It was an amazing amount of people. Millions and millions of kids running around in a casino. Probably did pretty good in the casino as mom and dad was drinking. My dad and I both got sick like that early 19. We thought it was food poisoning, but it lasted longer than a week. Yes. Not that there would ever be any misinformation ever put out about what happened, but it's just interesting. I don't think it was the 19, but it was certainly similar. There's a die crack across that one. Look at that. This one's got crack on it. The A and the M is touching. We needed the open AM in 99. Worth thousands of dollars. 22. 22, you got to look to see if there's an extra V. There's rumors that it exists. It's the 23 with the extra V, but you always got to look at it. Hey, Coach Highloons, found some bad news today. My cardiologist thinks I have a short circuit in my heart. It's causing a lot of my medical problems. He thinks I've had it since birth. Well, they found it. And one thing about cardiologists is they're good. They can fix that stuff. So hopefully they get right on that for you. That's bad that it's there, but good if they can fix it for you. So, yeah, hearts, get right on it. Thanks for letting us know, Raymond. More prayers for everybody, for you, for Wassa, for Diana's cousin. There's a lot of people suffering out there. There's a lot of people we don't even know about, so blanket prayers are always good too. The 92, open. We need it closed in 92. We need it open in 99. 24. 21. It's actually more fun this way because I can go through these a lot faster knowing that we've already been through them, except there is still some copper in here. 24s. These copper ones are worth 4 cents a piece, more than the wheat pennies, except the wheat pennies are worth more because they're copper. Again, another coin that their melt value has exceeded their collectability factor. There's a lot of that going on right now. So when you're buying stuff now, if you're going to be a buyer in this market, be selective and get valuable coins at silver, the silver price. I was Orleans, March 2020. My sister-in-law came down sick. Yes. Yeah, the Mardi Gras and all that stuff back then, everyone was pushing it. There's a lot of places that didn't jump on board right away. Don't agree with any of the stuff that happened during all that, other than a lot of people lived, or did they? Don't want to get into politics, don't care at this point. Just interesting, the history of all that. I was always taught to be wary of what you're being told growing up. I've never lost that skepticism. I posted a bunch of stuff on the internet during it that had been removed, and some of it is still there. It's amazing what's still out there that I posted. Never got removed. I took screenshots of the Center for Disease Control statistics prior to that time. As soon as it happened, I went on the CDC website and I took snapshots of all the statistics of deaths. Oddly enough, they're not the same as they are now. I'm sure it's a clerical error or an oversight of some sort. We went from having 650,000 brain aneurysms a year to having 4 of them, but 650,000 COVID deaths. It was amazing how that worked. Again, I'm sure it's all legit. Otherwise, it wouldn't be on the website. Keeping my YouTube channel alive. Lots of coins going back in the bank. You'd be flooded with pennies at the banks. But then they still only give you 2 rolls, even though they have so many. If I rolled all these and exchanged them for new rolls, I wonder if they would do that. Some banks have a rule they have to turn all customer rolls into the main rolling place. They can't resell them for whatever reason, like you might be off a penny or have a dime and a nickel roll, nickel and a dime roll, silver dollar and a nickel roll. $25s, super low mintage, 2025s. Almost done with this bag. Pretty happy about it. 61, 77, 74, 74, 08. This is good for dexterity too. If you're older and you're having trouble moving your fingers and doing things, this is a great exercise program for dexterity. Because eventually, either forget that you can't do it, like I just did, because my arm, I was wondering why it was hurting there, because I was doing a different move, different motion. It's not as bad as it would be a couple days ago, because I'm doing the whatever therapy on it. But this is a great exercise, I think, that's helping out. So if you're mobility challenge, I recommend penny collecting. Just in time. I actually received a few pennies the other change, local recycling center, after cashing in a few for recycling. Cool. All right. Now my favorite coin, the dimes. We're going to go through some dime rolls here. My favorite coin, the dime. This out of the way. Let's go through some dimes. We're going to look for the following dates of the dimes. Anything 1964 and older. 1968 D, 1969 and 69 D, 1970 D, 1971, 1975, 1982 P and D, 1983 P and D, 2009 P and D, and 1996 W, if they're out there, and I guess 2024, 2025, because I haven't seen many of those. That's about it on dimes. There's not a whole lot there for me to collect. The press didn't like Belichick. That's probably why. They never like winners. You have an arthritis in your fingers and it sucks. Yes. Yes. There's creaks and, yeah. Hospitals and veterinary care are expensive. The new puppies that I had just last week started having seizures yesterday. Oh, that's not good. Poor puppies. They didn't do anything to anybody. Pennies are dear to some of us. Yes, it's our history. Puppies didn't do nothing to nobody. Let's find some 2009s, some 82s. Let's find some silver. $8 for a silver dime now, something like that. Crazy prices. 21, 16, 21, 12, 65, 17. Nothing there. They're easy to go through because there's nothing here to get. I'm not going to find anything in these rolls. What did we find the other day? We found something. Maybe an error coin. Nothing there. These I should probably roll back up, but we're going to put them in the bank too. Loomis coin wrappers, buying coin rolls straight from armored trucks. Yeah, they fell off the truck. They fell off the truck. I tried to find the rightful owner and I couldn't. So I was on a highway in Florida. I just picked them up and said, I'll hold these for a while. I think I got these rolls in 22. These are old rolls from 2022. You know, during the coin shortage. That's why the 21s are so shiny in here. $15, $20, $20, $20, $21. I'm already bored with the dimes. We did find something that I went, ooh, I should collect these last time, but I don't think I were going to have any more luck. 18p. So I collect P mints on pretty much every coin, but the dimes, they have like 1.5 billion mintage. And when's the last time you actually spent dimes? All right, one more roll. Here's that one. Is that a 69? We have a 69 here. You can believe me. I wouldn't make that up. Mirage Ice. No silver. That's too bad. Come on, silver. Let's find a roll. Can't believe you found 2 rolls of silver nickel. That's fantastic. 21s. 04. The good thing about dimes is they're small and carry a big value. I think we found an 82. That's what we found. When someone offered me a ceramic plate that fell off a truck, I declined. Yes, exactly. Good move. The story didn't match the sheets. Or the drapes, that's what I meant. 21s are super shiny. I wish 21 was a good year for dimes. I'd be loaded. $19, $20, $20. You put a set together just to have them. Should be pretty easy to get one of every coin. It's really nothing of value. The 2009 P maybe, or the D. There's a 68 Philadelphia. All right, I'll keep it. 1 coin out of 2 rolls so far. That's why nickels are so much more fun for me, because there's so much to find in the nickels. You can only hope for a 2009 out of these, or an 82 P or D. 21 is the good year for dimes. What? Luis Martinez, how you doing? Michael Rose, 2009 D is a butt for me. You don't have one? Come on, silver. No silver. 88p. 4 21s. 9902. I just see the billion plus mintages on most of these. Where did they go? Missing that one to finish your book? 67, 2000, 87. 2020. 70D. I'm going to keep one of those to compare with the $50. There's an 83D, so we got an 83. All right, now I'm excited. $20, 90, 21. I'd rather go through coins I've already looked at than do this. There we go. Trolls are on the prowl. We love our trolls. Thank you, trolls, for coming in and giving us engagement. All right, this is a box I found. These are all copper pennies. Mostly copper pennies. You know what? We're going to put this over here and we're going to finish this bag that we have here. It might have some wheat cents in it. Let's find some wheat cents. Again, the dimes. I really tried dimes. I really, really tried. I just can't do it. $24s and $25s going in a roll. Top them off with some Mercs. This was a fortuitous purchase before silver really took off. Paid $200 for this roll, 190 something. And they're selling for a lot more than that now. 300 plus a roll. Trolls, hit the thumbs up on the way out. Yes, please. Thank you, trolls. 1939, 1940 something. 39S. Wow. 1939S. Actually, I think I got a penny size one here. Worked better. There we go. Better. $1940 something. Let's take a look up close. 45. Is that a micro S mint mark? We're looking for the mint mark. There's a micro S variety. That is it right there. 45 micro S. Wow. I don't know that's worth any premium anymore because of the price of silver. 45S. Angie's back. You know, Angie's never been in the chat when Mr. Poopy's here. Never seen them in the same room together. Maybe Angie is Mr. Poopy. Just a thought out loud. What do you think, Angie? Are you Mr. Poopy? There you go. 1939S. 1945S. Diana was thinking the same thing. I know. I was the first one to bring it up. Just a thought. But you had to pee? There's a song for that. I got a song titled, I Like to Pee Standing Up, sung by a lady. Software available update tonight. No, I'm good. Somebody had to say it, guys. Thank you, Raymond. Mama J sent some photos to me. All right, let me take a look at some photos here. Oh. 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 Look at that. They're so cute. Look at those eyes. Oh. Oh. Look how cute. Wow. I get one of those apps that turn those into humans, and it's the green door. Oh, the puppies. What was I doing? Oh, the bag. The bag. I'm going to be looking for some wheat pennies here. We'll get some free entries, then we'll do some drawings. Mr. Dookie, the Duke is here. There's a Wheatie right there to start it off. There's 2 Wheaties right there to start it off. 2 wheat cents already. Three wheat cents already. 4 wheat cents. 5 wheat pennies. I'm in good shape here. Haven't even looked yet. We got 5. One more small handful. These are all copper, just for the copper. There's a Canadian. 5 wheat cents and a Canadian. All right, let's put the existing good stuff in here. And finding the urge to get another puppy to replace one I lost. Puppies were so cute. Puppies are cute. They're a lot of work, but some people, they need that work. It's a motivating tool. The puppy knows when you're in pain. The puppy knows all that stuff. The puppy knows when you're in trouble. The puppy will protect Mrs. Cash. Another wheat penny. Dogs are the best. We had a cat song come out today. Celebrating kitty cats on the dance floor. All right, all right, all right. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Looking for some Wheaties. We'll get through this real quick. Pull out the Wheaties and we'll have a bunch in a row. We will just rapid fire guess the dates till we get a bunch of entries. Anybody, when we do 2 dates in the hand, if you get both of them, you will get an entry in the final tonight, because the final 5 may grow depending on how many people get 2 dates when we do the 2-date coins. That's coming up, so stick around. Your chance to win silver tonight live. Show me the wheat cents. If I had nothing but time, I'd go through each one and look at the rim to see which ones are damaged and which ones weren't. But I don't have that time. Oh, hold on here. I got handfuls of coins and I can't hold on to the phone that just fell out. There we go. There we go. The copper, pure copper play. I'm glad I did this, even though I wish I hadn't bought all this copper. It's gone way up in value. It's gone up 25% since I bought it. I almost wanted to sell it now. If someone would like to buy some copper, I'll take an offer. That's how I'm at. But I also think it'll go up even more because they need the copper. They need all this stuff. They've been suppressing the price for so long. I'm on Wheaties. There's got to be more. As many of these get melted, it's the same rule as the silver coins. The more they're melted, the more the ones that survive are worth. There's just so many billions of coins out there. All right, here's a short video. Let's do it this way. A short video. Copper bubble if it gets too hyped up. Yes. M balls is back. A different M balls. All right, here we go. This will be a short video. This is at 85 minutes into the stream. Put this to some of our music. Put a green thing here so I can mark it. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. You can like it if you like. You can troll it if you like. It's up to you. You do you. Somebody scratched this one? Or is that the way it came from the mint? They scratched it. Yeah, somebody did a job on this one. They're having fun. Looks like I'm picking berries. I know, I-Y-K-Y-K. What does that mean? I know you're not? Is that shorthand for that? Or if you can yank quickly. I don't know what does I-Y-K-Y-K stand for? If you know, you know. Oh, okay, thank you. So I was way off. 1970S. That scratch on the back there. Ah, where'd it go? Done. I guess that's after the fact. Okay. Berry fields. Spent a lot of time farming as a Ute. We'll do another one. 47 people here. How you doing? Thanks for joining us. Be sure to hit the appropriate devices. And another 30 seconds of pickings begins now. Slower to start. And we'll actively increase the speed as I'm picking. That'll make a great video with some music on it. You can hear behind what you think it is. Itchy Taint. Is it Batman? Is it I Like the 80s? What could it possibly be? Of the collection of Loon music to be used on all our videos. Because every time we use it, we get paid. I want to get paid. What song could be possibly matched up with this video here? Some guy just picking through pennies. I'm a penny picker to the tune of I'm a wheel watcher. That would be a great one. Except you can't use that tune because it's copyrighted. Oops. Strawberry picking is great, especially in Carlsbad, California in the spring, back when you could do that. Paid $20 to go in, eat all you can, and pick a couple of bushels. It's good times. Not anymore. You get arrested if you pick fresh food in California. That's what I heard. Bought a 20-pound bag of copper pennies a few weeks ago. I don't know what I was thinking exactly. It seems like a good idea. Honestly, it really seems like a good idea. I'm actually bidding. Let me pull it up. I'm going to show you what I'm bidding on here. I think I'm done. I think I'm out. I think I'm not bidding on it. So I'm going to share it with you, you copper enthusiasts. Let me find Where is eBay? eBay. There it is. Copper enthusiast. Got away. Here it is, right here. 281 rolls of wheat pennies and copper pennies. 81 rolls. Where does it go? Right there. So I bid, my highest bid is 246. It's up to 351. It's probably worth it unless they're damaged like these guys. If they were used, a machine was used to pump them out and they've dinged them on the rims, and these are all rimmed, it's not worth it. But you got some Wheaties in there, $3 a roll, a common date wheat pennies, 50D, 41s. Those are real common date, but they're wheat pennies and you have to have them to fill up a bag. So this collection here is at $351. So about 2 cents a piece? No. 281 rolls. So you add 00, so 28,000. No, you don't need to do that. You 4 times that for dollars. 246. So yeah, I mean, it's crazy what that's worth. Anyway, there's wheat pennies in the middle, copper in the rest, and then who knows what else. But that's, yeah. I'm done bidding on that. So if you guys are interested in that, go for it. It's starting to get to where it's not a deal, but people are sucking up the copper. So at 150, let's do the math on it. Let's actually do the math on what the melt is. If you take 281 rolls, where's my calculator? Right here. So 281 rolls times 50 coins equals 14,000 divided by 152, we'll say, equals 92 pounds times 590 equals $545 worth of copper there. But what do you do with it? Nobody's paying you that for it right now. $545 worth of copper. I mean, if you have the money, again, if I had a stack of money, I'd buy all this stuff. It'd be no fun because I have a stack of money. But that's something you would put away because there is some wheat pennies in there, so it gives it some value. But without seeing them and knowing, now that I know how damaged each one of these are, right here, each one has a rim ding on it from the machine that's kicked. So when they go by in the machine, there's some that didn't get hit, but right there you can see that little reflection right there? That's the punch on the machine that separated the copper pennies from the zinc pennies. And most every one of these has a mark on it. There's one right there on that one. There's one right there on that one. See what I'm talking about? And it ruins it. Coach, I have 5-ounce 99 copper rounds. I figured it was nonsense. It's actually worth something besides its weight. People are paying way too much for copper buying rounds and stuff. I finally saw one of the channels telling people to stop it. But what you're paying for is the artwork. You're paying for the smelting. You're paying for all the stuff that goes along with it, not just the copper value. So that, this is the pure way to hold. There we go. I'm going to get right back in the position I was in when it froze. Here we go. We'll come back to this. There we go. We're back. Hey, there you go. 95% copper. Is it 5% tin? Let's find out. That's a great question. That's a great question. Let's find out what's in the penny. What is in the penny? Lincoln type pennies. Yep, tin and zinc. So it's 95% copper, 5% tin and zinc. 3.11 grams. There we go. Yep. Oh, wait a minute. Zinc plated changed to 99.2% zinc, 0.8% copper with a plating of pure copper. Weight is 2.5 grams, approximately 20% lighter than the copper penny. Interesting. Look at that. Ask a question, we got the answer for you. Nickels. How much nickel is in a nickel? How much copper is in a nickel? Look at this. 75% copper, 25% nickel. And the other ones, the 42 through 45s are 56% copper, 35% silver, 0.9% manganese. Net weight, 0.05626 ounces of pure silver. Yeah. 44 nickels without mint marks are counterfeits. Genuine pieces of older dates struck in nickel by error are known to exist. Here's that 43 over 42 I keep looking for. And then there's a double I. 43D, only 15 million were made versus all the other ones. The next lowest was 21 million in the 44S. And think how many of these have been melted over the years. So 55D over S, 54S over D. They're pretty obvious if you see them. That's why when you look at them, you have to keep looking at them. Here's the special, the 94 nickel. This is out of that set. This is what's so exciting about the Jefferson Coinage and Currency set. $60 value for an MS63. There's only 167,000 of those made. And we've bought so many of these sets because of the silver in it. The 97 has 25,000 made. Nickels are $200. Those are hard to get. Those are $200 to $300 a set. But this was a hell of a deal. I know some of you loaded up on them. Yeah. Dimes. 75% copper, 25% nickel. Bound to an inner core pure copper. Same thing with the quartus. Inner core pure copper. Net weight of silver issues is 0.0739 ounces of silver. So at $100 an ounce, you have $7. That's not right. That can't be right. That can't be right. Unless that was a 40% one. I don't know. Silver 4011414. Nice. Coach, is there a way to find the old red books values without physical books? I don't know. It's a great question. You can actually buy, people collect the old red books. The hard-covered old red books are very collectible to those that collect them. I have lots of old issues throughout the years that I kept, even if they're beat up and used like that one, because it's fun to go through and look at different information on coins. There's some that have coins with huge values that later on, because so many more were found. In fact, let's take a look. Oh, motherfucker. Oh. Okay, there's that's a direction I can't reach right there. 1974 double die obverse MS63, $150. All right, write that down. Put that in your memory banks. 1974 double die, $150 MS63 in 2004. Fast forward to 2026. 1974 double die MS63, $40. Right there. So more and more and more have been found, and so the prices come way down on those. So 1974 double die went from $150 in MS63 to $40, because as people are actually starting to look for it, price goes down. The Jefferson set is averaging $100 right now on eBay. They wanted like 30 without coins. Yes, I know, that's nuts. That's nuts what they want. Anyway, no, it's my arm, it's my shoulder, it's my my pitching arm. I'm no longer a pitcher in the major leagues because of the damage that was done on my rotator cuff or my flaxseed analyzer, whatever it's called. I don't know the medical term. It's very painful. If I reach the wrong direction, it is debilitating pain, shoots through the body for a short period of time until it relaxes. For the longest time, I couldn't reach across my body without pain. I've been able to stretch it out slowly each day. All right, I don't think there's any more. There's all those wheat pennies we found on top, and that was it. Nothing since. Oh, there's a wheat penny. So 1 cent. The rest are all just copper and just meltable. Okay, that one's got our back to us. That one's got a back to us. That one's got a back to us. And that one's got a back to us. We'll use those. And that one. We'll give away some stuff after we go through these and play What Year Is It? Coming up, moments away. These are all just junk. Copper. All right, is everybody ready to play? Too many reach arounds. Exactly. Exactly. You throw your muscles out. I'm glad you brought that up. It's tough in summer camp. All right, make sure they're all Wheaties over here. They are all reversed to us, except for that one right there. All right, so we have some these. What do they call them? I haven't played What Year Is It in so long. Well, get ready, because we have multiple coins here to play with. We're going to line them up. We got 2 Canadians at the end. Oh, we need one more penny. One more penny. Let me reach in the bag and find one more penny. We're going to go down the line. There's 2 wheat pennies and a regular memorial. You're more than ready. There you go, Latina Stella Slots. You strike me as someone who's ready to go at any moment's notice. I like that. All right, here we go. Each row has 3 pennies in it. There's a memorial penny, wheat penny, wheat penny. You can guess 1, 2, or 3 dates. It doesn't have to be in order. It could be any dates in a row. So let me write these down, because this is going to be complicated-ish, but not. You can guess 1, 2, or 3 dates on one line. Okay? If you get any one right, you get a point. 1 for each correct. If you get 2 of 3 correct, you get 1 entry in Ben Franklin. If you get 3 of 3, you get 5 entries for Ben Franklin. Does that make sense to everybody? All right, we're going to go one at a time. We're going to do the first row, which is right here. I'm going to zoom in on it. Take a look at that first row and get your guesses in. One guess only. Up to 3 numbers. If you get all 3 right, you get bonus entries for Ben Franklin. You get 2 right, you get a bonus entry. Start guessing now. It's that top trifecta, the pyramid o' coins. That's what we're guessing on right now. Go for it. Start guessing now. One guess only. One guess only. It's hard to see. All right, here you go. That one, and that one. There you go. Also do it this way. I'll zoom in on it for you. There you go. There's your coins right there. Those 3. I have no idea the dates myself. I can't even give you a hint. I can keep moving this, though, if it makes it more difficult. There we go. As soon as the stop sign comes up, and you guys are going to have to be honest with me, I'm going to have you tell me. You're going to self-report. Did you get 1, 2, or 3? You like to watch? There we go. 1, 2, or 3. If you get it right, you got to let me know. As soon as the stop sign comes up, we'll reveal the dates. We'll start with the memorial penny. Here we go. There's a stop sign. The memorial penny is 1979. 1979. All right, that's the first one. The first wheat penny is 1958. 1958. Second wheat penny, 1953. So 53, 58, 79. So I'm going to go back through the list here. 53, 58, 79. 53, 58, 79. We got 58 for Mountain Billy. MB gets 1. 53, 58, 79. Let's see, 53, 58, 79. 58, Lyle Okamoto. Lyle, good to see you. O-K-A-M-O-T-O. You're on the wheel. 53, 58, Margie with a 58. Very cool. Margie gets an entry. No 79s yet. 53, 58, 79. 58, Diana McMahon, DMAC. 53, 58, 79. 53, Deadpool. 58, The Duke. 58, 79. That's it. All right, that was the first one. That was the first one. Nice job, everybody. Nice job. All right, here goes our second group of pennies. Same rules, same game, new direction, new shooter. Lady Luck. I will show you each coin up close. There's that one. There's this one. And there's this one. Go ahead. One guess. Oh, look at that. I almost gave the date away. One guess. One guess only up to 3. What about self-reporting? Did I miss anybody? You got to let me know. Did I miss anybody? Let me know. I will trust you. Self-reporting. Get those guesses in. Get those guesses in. Stop sign coming up. Get them in quickly. You never know what year they are. Could be any year. There's 3 coins right here, these 3. There's a stop sign. Last seconds for a couple more people. No. Anybody on the other side of the stop sign? There. Okay, Rebecca's in. As long as you're touching the stop sign or the person touching the stop sign in front of you. All right, that's it. Here we go. The memorial penny is 1970. 1970. First wheat penny. 1951. Second wheat penny. 1945. 51, 45, 51, and 70. 45, 51, and 70. The other mat has 45. 45, 51, and 70. 45, 51, and 70. 45, 51, and 70. I don't see anybody else. 45, 51, and 70. 40, oh, 51, Joey Brown. Joey Brown, give it to Joey. Okay. 45, 51, 70. 45, pretty-eyed. Pretty-eyed. 45, 51, 70. All right, did anyone get it that I missed? Anyone at all? Let me know. Awesome, I can be a triple loser each time tonight. Way to help my self-esteem. There you go. Anyone, just let me know if you've got it. I will take you at your word. Because I know if you lie about it, the other people will go after you with ravenous Wolverine attack. Steve Miller's back. All right, same rules. 1 line, up to 3 guesses. Here we go. First wheat penny right there. Take a look at that one. Second wheat penny right there. And the memorial penny. There you go. Let's go. Get those guesses in. 1 line, up to 3 guesses each. I'm going to get a bottle of water while you guys do this. Stand by for return. we at? Stop sign yet? Let me know when. All right, thank you. Stop sign. Here we go. First coin. Memorial penny is 1977. Wheat penny, 1955. Wheat penny, 1945. 45, 55, 77. Go back through 45, 55, 77. 45, 55, 70, 77. Mike Henderson. Mike Henderson. Very nice. 55, Chris Cleveland. Okay. 45, 55, 77. 55, Jared Hawbaker. Very cool. 77, Steve Miller. 45, 55, 77. 45, Pretty Eyed. 77, Steve M. Very cool. 45, 55, 77. 45, Lyle Okamoto. 45, 55, 77. 45, 55, 77. 45, 55, 77. That's all I got. Did I miss anybody? Let me know and I'll take you at your word. All right, here's the next one. Take a look at this. I'm going to zoom in right here. What year are these coins right here? Take a look at the back side here. 45, 55, 77 on the last one. All right, take a look at that one. Take a look at this one. And take a look at this one. 3 coins, 1 line, up to 3 guesses. Go. Let's do it. These 3 right here. You can do it. You can do it. $82, $69, $79, nice guesses. 40, 50, 70, nice guess. 82, 45, 55, nice guess. 78, 58, 48, nice guess. There's a stop sign. Let's take a look. The first coin is this one. 78. 42. 56. 78, 42, 56. 78, 42, 56. 78. The other mat. The other mat. Nice job. 78, what were the numbers again? I already forgot. 78, 42, 56. 42, 56. 78, 42, 56. 78, 42, 56. 78. Steve Miller, 78. 42, 56, 78. 56, Mike Rose. 42, 56, 78, 42, 56. Doug Cutler, Mountain Billy with the 56. 78, Hector Martinez. Nice job. 78, 42, 56. 78, 42, 56. 56, Jared Hawbaker. Jared Hawbaker. Nice. 78, 42, 56. There we go. All right, did I miss anybody? Let me know. I will take you at your word for it. Next three coming up right here. There we go. What year are these? I'm going to put them right there and zoom in on them for you. KJ in Ohio got, and the Duke got 78. Okay, KJ in Ohio and the Duke. Thank you. Appreciate that. Anybody else? Mary got 56. Thank you. Mary got 56. And SLS and LSS are sucking ass. LSS and SLS. There we go. I like it. Okay, here we go. And Kathy Keith for the ass sucking. Take a look at them. What year? There's your penny. There's this one. And this one right here. What year do you think these coins are? I'll move them around a little bit. That'll help. There you go. Look at that. Now it's easier. So far, nobody's got 2, let alone 3. But this could be it. You know crap about coins? Nice. Congratulations. Stop sign coming. Here we go. This one, you guys tell me if you got them or not. I'm not even going to go back and look. You got to tell me. You're going to self-report. 1944. Oh, my gosh. It's $1 million coin with the L touching the rim. 1944. 1944. Oh, my goodness. And 77. 44 and 77. So I'm going to actually have to go through this one with you. 44, 77. 44, 77. Mike Henderson. Mike Henderson. Two of those super rare. 44. KJ in Ohio gets 2 entries in a Ben Franklin. KJ in Ohio. KJ in Ohio. And a Ben Franklin entry for 2 of 3 correct. Hold on here. KJ in Ohio. Very nice. All right. 44. What was this one? I forgot the year on this one. 77. All right. 77 and 44. Got Mike Henderson. Got KJ. 77, 44. Going back through. 77, 44. Looking for it. Looking for it. Looking for anyone else. 77, Mama J. Mama J. Okay, 77, Doug Cutler, Mountain Billy. Was that 77? I keep, okay, I'm getting tired, I guess. Lyle Okamoto, Lyle. Nice job. Almost like you worked at the Mint. 77, 44. All right, look at that. Very nice. All right, let's go. We got 2 more games here. Chance to win. This one's got a memorial penny and 2 wheat pennies. Here we go. Not these guys, but these guys right here. Here's a wheat cent. Here's a wheat cent. Those are the 2 Wheaties. And here's the memorial. Let's go. What years? Try to get yourself 5 entries. I thought we would have it there. Someone got lucky with the 44 and the 77. Would have had 5 entries in the Ben Franklin. Moments away from the stop sign. And then we got the 2 Canadians coming up. This one for sure, I'm not even going to look. You guys have to tell me if you got it or not. It's up to you on this one. Self-reporting on this one, 100%. Thank you, Angie. The first day is 1975, 1953, and 1958. So 53, 58, 75, 53, 58, 75. Did you get any of those? Let me know. Type your name and say I got, and then tell me the years. 53, 58, 75. KJ says 53. KJ in Ohio. McPuddin got one. Nice. Angie got one. Pretty Eyed got the 75. Steve didn't get anything. Mary didn't get anything. Woohoo, I got 2. Lyle Okamoto got 2. Here we go, Lyle Okamoto with 2. You know, entered into the Ben Franklin giveaway. And 2 entries up here, Lyle. Okamoto. Nice job. Michael Rose got 58. Very nice. Kathy, no. 58 for Mountain Billy. Winners. I got all 3 wrong. Oh, I was excited there. Michael Rose. Yep, 58. Got you. All right. Very good. All right. Our last one coming up here now. Keep in mind, 2 of these are Canadian and 1 of these are non-Canadian. Or next year, 3 Americans right here. What years do you think they are? But right now, 2 of them are Canadians. 2 Canadian, 1 Greenlander. Change your numbers and lost. Two Canadians, 1 Greenlander. $49, $59, $69, $76, $78, $75, $69, $71, $74, $75, $69, $55, $82, $78, $63, $73, $76, $78, $64, $65, $71, $65, $54, $67. All great guesses. $62, $64, $72, $61, $73, $83, $64, $66, $68. All great guesses, folks. There's a stop sign. The other mat you're in, $81, $77, $68. Anybody else? Last chance. Gonna flip it. The first one from Canada is 1975. The next one, 64. And the next one, 66. 64, 66, 75. 64, 66, 75. Let me know what you got, if you got any of them. 64, 66, 75. Missed that one. Diana McMahon got 1. The Duke got 1. And Belly Love got 1. BLB, the Duke. D-Mac. All right. Steve Miller, Firefly, and Chris Cleveland. Very cool. Then we had Michael Rose, Lori L. Very cool. Woohoo winners. Yep. Now I got 64, Michael Rose. You got 64 and 66. 64 and 66. Look at that. Boom, boom. Mike Rose, 64 and 66. And you get a free entry for getting 2 out of 3 correctly. Mike Rose. And Shree got the 75. Shree. Very cool. Was that fun? You enjoyed that one? Nice job. Seemed to go pretty quick and easy. And everyone had a fair shot at it. Appreciate you guys playing along. Put these off in a different bucket so we don't see these ever again. Cool. Now, let me clean off our mess here. We'll get some prizes together. Let's give some stuff away. Gotta find my holders. Can't reach that way. They're over here. There they are. So we have 1976p Ike Bicentennial. And this will be number 1. So keep an eye on it so you know which one to pick. This is the condition of the Bicentennial number 1. Looks like that and like that. It's a by Ike. Ike by. It's the first one. Here's 1976 by Ike 2. Super chat. Did you get my super chat, Coach? The one earlier today, yes. We're going to double it all at the end here because you said give it to everybody. We're going to do that here in just a minute. Thank you, Dynamic Man. Super chat. D-Mac. Was there a different one than that, or is that the one we're talking about? Let me know if I got that right. 1976 P. Ike by. Thank you so much for your support. And this will be that's the one. Okay, cool. Number 2. This is the number 2 Ike. Here we go. Look at that. That one right there, and that one right there. That's number 2 of the by Ike. Yep, Dynamic Man says make sure everybody's on the wheel. So we're going to put everybody on the wheel when we're done here. Going to dupe the wheel for everybody. All right, next number 3 here. That condition right there. There you go, number 3. 1976 3 Ike. Bicentennial. There you go. By Ike number 3. Very nice. Number 4. Right here. Take a look at this one. That's a shitty one. Never mind. That's all scratched up. Let's look at this one right here. It's a Denver. Bicentennial Denver. There we go. That's available. This is the D. There we go. So those are what those look like. And no NES, I will not. Wilson, King of Prussia. Hey, Julius Caesar, what's going on? Good to have you here. Thanks for joining us. All right, what do we pick up here that we can put out? 74D, the 92, 83D, 97P, 83D, 2000. The Bicentennial pairs coming up. 03P, a Susan B. 04, so 03P and 04. That would make a fun set right there. 2003P, 2004D, not intended for circulation. Not intended for circulation, Kennedy. So this is 2 coins here. Neither one of these were intended for circulation. Right there and right there. These are from sets or rolls or bags. Not intended for circulation. Lower mintages, probably about 2.5 million each. That's an item someone can pick tonight. There we go. What else we got here? 83D, 98D. There's a 98P here somewhere. There's another 98D. Bicentennial Ds. Bicentennial Ps, one of each. So P and D by Ikes. Or these are Kennedys, by Kennedys. Those are the two fronts. Those are the two backs right there. So this is group 1, Kennedy Bicentennial. Celebrating 50 years since these coins were released. So 1976 and 1976D Kennedy. There's that one. And this is the other. You got this one right here. And this one right here. Another pair right there. Yeah, Kennedy was by too. That's right. How about that drummer boy? Guess what he used for sticks? There you go. So this is the number 2 one. It's got a whole different written design on there. All right, a bunch of different Susan B. Anthony's are available, including the following. That's a D. That's a D. That's a D. That's an S. That's a D. This is that toned nickel from yesterday. Look at that one. Not on the back, but on the front. 1984 toned. Got a toner. We have a 1912 penny. There's a 1979D, 1980D, 1979P. So we have 79 PDS and 80D Susan B's are available. Put all these in a stack somewhere. And then if someone goes, hey, can I just get 2 of those other $50 you had? I'll be happy to put together from this group here any 2 that you want if that's what you would like to pick for your prize if you're a winner. So there's a few here. We'll just put them together whichever way you want to do that. All right, so these go up here. Those go up there like that. Very nice. Get these out of the way. Let's put these over here. I hate dimes. I don't know why I even think I want to try them. Get this out of the way. Off to the side. Put these down here so they're not on this thing because I got to put the computer up here. And we also have uncirculated quarters from 1988 United States Mint set. Get the P and the D right there. This one's got some blue toning on it. That one's brilliant. That is available. Get in there. All right. We also have a few other items over here lying around. If someone wants the 85D with the broken collar, see how flat it is around the Liberty there, and then the solid collar. If someone wants to pick this pair of dimes, that's available. It's an educational piece. Not sure it's worth much. The District of Columbia satin finish quarter is available. These are all empty. For the final 5, this secret coin for the final 5 can be picked. It's not silver. We have the 1995 mint set quarters available. And what was the other one? 97, I think we had. And of course, all these other quarters. If you go, hey, do you still have the Virgin Island one? That's fine. Here's a 2023 Kennedy $50. More Kennedys here tonight. And a 2000 Kennedy $50. P and D. Got Puerto Rico and Guam, or DC, Puerto Rico DC quarters. Satin finish. Here's the 97s, uncirculated. We'll just start with that. Oh, and then the 2 nickels, the 82 P and D nickels. Those are available. So we're going to start with that. Let's do this down here and make it shorter so I can actually see it. Let's get these off of here. We'll do these later. And here we go. Here we go. Wheel of Names time. So before we dupe the wheel, we have to put on all our channel members. Oh, we got a super chat. Get the super chat here from SLS. DMAC, RB03, BLB, Love and Life, Angie, Kathy K, Firefly, Joey, KJ, and Tim Evans. Thank you so much for the super chat. SLS, the super chat. Very nice. So now we have 51 folks here. What I need is for the channel members to get ready to type something in. We're going to put subscriber only mode on. So make sure there is subscriber only. Oh, I didn't see LSS because it's pushed together. Thank you. All right, give me 1 second here. I'll put LSS on there 7 times. Subscriber only mode. If you're a subscriber. 1 second. All right. All right. If you are a subscriber, oh no, that's fine. If you are a subscriber, have I said that yet? I want you to type in 1979, P, D, or S. It's your choice. Subscriber, not a channel member. Subscribers, 1979, P, D, or S, your choice. It can be the P, it can be the D, or the S. There you go, Wilson, King of Prussia knows. Subscribe or else. It's like the other Matt. I like it, 1979S. Mark Alexander, 1979S. Beth B, the D. Very cool. Wilson, 1979D. Very nice. Mountain Billy and Mike Henderson. Very cool. Rebecca Coyne. Urology. Got it. Ms. Char 1. Nice. Thank you for being here. All right. Now, if you're a channel member, type in anything you want to type in. It could be anything at all. It's one word only. Any one word that you would like to express right now, channel members type it in right now. Any word that, and it just has to be one word. You do 2 words, I'm not putting you on, just one word. Uncle Cliff says, what not? KJ says, coins. Jackwagon Jody and Stella Laurie. I like it. Anything Chris Cleveland, anything Joey Brown. Hector says love. Belly Love says love. Zeke says taint, and Turtle Pays says silver. Friendship for Angie, anything for Firefly. There's SLS says juicy, and Brida Chucky says one word. Michael Rose says win. Lyle Locomotive says woohoo. We got Steve Miller and Steve M. We got Latina Stella Slots, naughty. Julie S says howdy. Kathy Keith says friends. Deadpool says anything you want to type in, one word. DP. Mike Henderson says love, and Justin Leonard said coins. Justin, send me your mailing address again, please. I don't think I found it today when I was looking for it, and I think I have a coin for you. Mike Henderson. or I found it and I mailed it, but either way, please just send it. This is for channel members. So I got DMAC, Joey Brown, we got you, the Duke. Thank you. Ms. Mars. Got you. All right. Now, I'm going to dupe the wheel. Diana McMahon says make sure everybody's on the wheel. So here we go. Everybody's going to be on the wheel. Going all the way up, grabbing everybody, as Charles Barkley would say, our body. And here's the DMAC our body. Boom, right there. Mama J says coach 10 times. Mama J, super chat. Thank you, Mama J. Says coach 10 times. All right, here we go. I'm going to type in. Is there anybody here that's gray? Anybody here gray? Anybody at all? Any gray people? We got blue people. We got green people. Any gray? Yolanda, good to have you here. You're on the wheel. Coach or coach the son coach? Nice. Not haired, gray in the name, gray in the pubes, gray in the whatever. Let's do. So, spin for 2 prizes. A song to be played. Write a song. Braun, NES, Angie, McPud. Anyone else here on the payroll? That's for all y'all who, cockroaches, Mama J. McPuddin. Very nice. All right. Is there anyone else here on the payroll? Any other coaches? We have Angie, NES, McPuddin, and Braun. Is there anyone else that I hold responsible for anything that I want to give you extra? Latina Stella slots. Got to put you on there one more time. There you go. All right, let's do it. We're going to spin. And shuffle up and spin. Our first winner tonight. And don't forget, for the final 5, will have a choice between, so software update. There you go. Thank you. Oh, I did find your address. In fact, let me read those real quick. Folks. These are the ones that went out today. 95269, 61938, 77034, 35079, 76559, 06461, 90630, 67231, 44253, 92220, 95124, 95338, 59864, 54601, 27406, 97478, 85202, 12901, 77049, 79110, 55109, 93930, 45325, 85747, 97355, 32119, 85246, 84093, 92694, 74884, 37323, 49279. There you are right there. 67338 and 67110. All those went out today. There you go. Those all went out today. Allow up to 18 months for everyone else. All right. Here we go. Shuffling up. First spin. The final 5 tonight can pick between a silver nickel and a silver nickel and a possible other secret item. Turtle Pays. Is Turtle Pays here? Turtle Pays. TP. Turtle Pays is the first winner. You find a notepad here. Turtle Pays. I'm in need of a notepad before we go any further. Turtle Pays and a notepad. There we go. Got one. Turtle Pays. There you go. What would you care for? Turtle Pays. This will come later because I sent a package out today. Turtle Pays. The 23 2004 Kennedys. You got it. 2003, 2004 Kennedys. Right there. Not intended for circulation. Good choice. Turtle pays. It pays to be a turtle. Very nice. Thank you. All right, here we go. Next one. Shuffling up and dealing. It will be the following person. Braun. Is there a Braun here? Paging and Braun. We also have the baseball cards. I forgot to mention that. The packs from yesterday, the 62, 3s, and 4s. No, 61, 2, and 3s. Those are also available. Braun, you're a winner. Of course, the usual suspects of cards are available, including a Pete Rose card. Braun, are you here? That guy. Cards it is. Would you like the 61, 2, and 3 packs? Which one would you like? Jim Brewer, Jim Hickman, Tom Brewer, Bob Skinner, or Bob Schmidt pack? Or an individual card? Chicken buying guy. No Dick Skinner tonight, no. He needs to catch up to Diana, exactly. Not that one and not that one. I don't know why these are here, sorry. Chris Carter card it is. Chris Carter rookie card. Hall of Famer Chris Carter rookie card. There we go. Hall of Famer Chris Carter. Nice. Next. Oh, excuse me. Mountain Billy. Mountain Billy. I finally won. Mountain Billy. Mountain Billy, are you here? Doug Cutler. If Mountain Billy's not around, Doug Cutler can pick. Mountain Billy. What's up, Melody? Good to see you. Coach, my red book says all 76 halves were silver clad. No mention of the regular clad S. I found over 7 million S by $10.5 were minted without silver. Yeah, most of them were without silver. Some were made with silver. That would be a misprint if they're trying to make you think otherwise. The buy Ike, please. You want the P or the D? And do you want the 1, 2, or 3 P or D? So we got the D, we got the buy Ike 3, buy Ike 2, and buy Ike 1. Which one would you like? Number 2. Number 2 works for you. Nice. Buy 2, get 1 free. Winner. Bike. It's a bike card. All right, here we go. A couple more, then we'll do our final 5. Since you're all here, we didn't put all the other people on the wheel. Here's 26 also. Yeah, that's, yeah. RB03. RB03. Is there an RB03 here? Real bronze 03. Another card, another coin, another win. What would you like? Winner. Rigged indeed. You got the magnet set up. Magnet activated. Who knew lurking would pay off? Exactly. Can you check and see if your book is the same? Ed Belfour rookie, you got it. All right, what am I looking for? Mintage figures for 76S silver coins are approximate. Many were melted in 1982. Included in number above, issued only for mint sets, not issued for circulation, included for mint sets and souvenirs only. So on here, 11 million were silver clad, but many were melted. Other than that, it doesn't say anything. Philadelphia, the obverse was exchanged for the dual-dated bicentennial, proof uncirculated. The mint produced several special $50 to celebrate the 50th anniversary design. The special include gold versions listed under, okay, that's something else. Yeah, this one doesn't say anything other than that. All right, Ed Belfour, before I forget. Ed Belfour rookie card, RB03. I am crashing rapidly. Probably because I haven't slept for 5 days. Holy crap. Here we go. RB03. Shuffle. Spin. BLBR, Barbara L. Barrose. Barbara L. Barrose. What would you care for? BLBR. 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 Come in, BLBR. Slot Callie. Margie Branch, honorary members. Very cool. All right, she went to sleep. Here we go. We got Melody on there. Spin. I have a general idea. Zeke. Come in, Zeke. 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 Your Barbastella. There you go. Zeke. S. Susie B, please. And S. Susie B, you got it. S. Susie B right there. Let me see if I got another one just in case. We'll pick the best one. D, 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 D. All right, it's right there. Zeke is a winner. Zeke is a winner. Very nice. All right, the next 5 people have a choice. Would you like to be in the final 5 or pick a prize? All right, the next 5 people can choose final 5 or pick a prize. If you pick a prize, then it becomes the final 4. If 2 people pick a prize, it becomes the final 3, etc., etc., etc. Here we go. Shuffle up. Spin. The first person to choose is Chris Cleveland. Chris Cleveland, would you like a prize or a final 5 entry? Chris Cleveland, prize or final 5? Chris Cleveland, come on down. Paige and Chris. Still, does that mean there are 9 of you? Of course there is. Chris is my name without an H, coach. That's true. That's absolutely true. So no Chris Cleveland? That means Latina Stella Slots gets to pick. Do you want a prize or a final 5? Because your name is Chris without the H. I like it. It's my bad. I should have known that. What would you like, LSS? You are a winner. Final 5 it is. All right. LSS. I should have known better. All right, close it down. Here we go. Shuffle up. Spinning. Here we go. Next winner is Firefly. Mary Firefly, are you here? Mary Firefly. Mary Firefly. Gift or entry? Congratulations, Mary. Go Firefly. Entry it is. Firefly on the wheel for the entry. So give me a second because I realized I have not taken my PM medicine. That's probably what's going on. I need to take 4 pills. I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. Bobby Bonilla will keep you company. Give me 1 second. Oh, that's probably what it is. I'll be good in a minute now. All right, we're back. We are back. We are back. Woo! We are back. We are back. The stream intermission is sponsored by Lobby Fruit Water, found exclusively at the English hotels. All right, what did Bobby tell you? Bobby's sharing secrets? All right, back to the wheel. Here we go. Back to the wheel. Thank you, Mary Firefly. Shuffle up, I guess. He never hung with Diddy. Slot Callie, are you here? Slot Callie. Slot Callie, are you here? Nice job, Slot Callie. I did get my player's card. Steve Miller. Steve Miller. Steve Miller. This is the coins we got at the casino tonight. Forgot to go through it. 1957. 1980. 1950, two 1957s. Wow. Kansas. 84D. We'll keep that. All right, cool. Steve Miller. Paging Steve Miller. You're a winner. Steve Miller, the 80 SBA. Nice choice. 1980, Susan B. Anthony with a Denver mint mark. There it is right there. Steve Miller. Let's put this over here. Wrap you up for safety. For health and safety. 1980, Susan B. Anthony. There we go. Good choice. Now, blank. So it's a final four. Here we go. Close it down, shuffle it up. Spinning. NES Coach, my name is Slot Kelly without the Slot Kelly. You're absolutely correct. Pretty Eyed, are you here? Pretty Eyed. Are you here? You're absolutely correct, Slot Kelly. My bad. NES. Slot Kelly. You are a winner. $1.99 super chat. Is Pretty Eyes here? Is Petri Eyed here? It's the dyslexic Pretty Eye here. That's dyslexia right there. That's Pretty Eyed. Come in, Pretty Eyed. Pateri. There you are. Would you like a prize or to go on the final five drawing? Pterodactylize. Pterodactylize. The final five, please. You got it. I'm going to spell your name correctly this time. There we go. Look at that. All right. Here we go. Last one. Shuffle up. Spin. Mama J says, dub the wheel. Give me 1 second. We'll dub the wheel. Steve Miller. Steve Miller. Mama J. 777 with a super chat. Steve Miller. Would you like to be on the wheel this time, or would you like another prize? Steve Miller. It's your choice. Steve Miller. Yes, the wheel. You got it. Okay, look at that. You get both. You got the girls and the game. That's a line from the Best of Times. All right, now we're going to close this down. We're going to double the wheel. Double the wheel for Mama J. Okay, grab all the names, get double the wheel, and do one more drawing. All the way up. Control copy. Control paste. All right. Anytime you're ready. There we go, double dipped. Had some double dip names there. Uh-oh. All right, here we go. Another drawing. This is before the final five. This is from the doubled wheel. Spinning right now. Final coming up. This is another drawing of generalization. Is Dennis O'Neill here? Big D. Big D, are you here? Big D. Come in, Big D. Big D, are you here? Big D. Big eggplant. Wrong one. 3 degrees where you're at? Haven't seen him tonight? No? 30 seconds, Big D. I would do one more then. I put DH on here and then one more. DH, there we go. Shuffle. Spinning. There is a big D. It just depends on how you quantify that. Uncle Cliff. Paging Uncle Cliff. Are you here? Uncle Cliff. What was your names at the KFC there, Bron? Uncle Cliff. What would you like, Uncle Cliff? Lance Chubby? Was that Lance Stiffy? Was that your Uncle Cliff? What would you like? Rod Longstaff. What was your names? LSS is new here. Larry Boner. What I say your name was? You don't remember? I know. I'll have to go back and find out. They were so confused. Biff. What would you like, Uncle Cliff? Anything you would like, just let me know, and I'll tell you if it's available or not. Can I see the 60s cards packs? Yes, you can. Jim Lemon, Jim Brewer, Jim Hickman with the Mets, and Billy Odell on the back. There's Tom Brewer and Sam Jones, Bob Skinner and John Chave, Bob Schmidt and Bill Frisch. Which one would you care for? Hickman, Jim Hickman. The Uncle Cliff pick is the Jim Hickman pack because he's a Met from 1963. Nice job. Nice job. There you go. Winner, Uncle Cliff. Uncle Cliff, should I do one more drawing before we do the final? Just take one for the win. Should I do one more drawing for everyone before we do the final five, or should we just jump into the final five? It's up to you, Uncle Cliff. Waiting on Uncle Cliff's decision. Just one more. Let it play. Let them play. Let them play. All right, here we go. Just one more. Shuffle up and spin. Angie. Angie. It's your pick, Angie. Angie. Everything but what I just dropped. Angie. Congratulations, Angie. What would you like, Angie? Was there a 2004 S? There was not. There was a 2003 and 2004 half dollars, but they're gone. There was a 1984 S, but I put it in the junk bag to go back to the bank. Pass to Steve M. Steve M. Terry Big Hog. Terry Big Hog. That's and Rod Longstaff. There we go. Steve M. Steve M. What would you like? Terry Big Hog. Steve M, what would you like? It's you. How do you stop? Put your hand on the floor. Close your eyes and put your hand on the floor. That's how I do it, especially when I got way too alcoholically inclined. Yep. Sir Lancelot. Is there a 79 P or D? There's both, a P or a D, Susan B. Your choice, Steve M. We got P or D. There's the P, and there's the D. It's your choice, Steve M. Will it be the P or the D? I'm Casey Kasem. No, it's not even close. I'm Rick Harrison. I'll take the D, please. The D it is. D is our winner. We have a winner with the D. All right, all right, all right. Okay, let's do our final five giveaway. Keep in mind the winner of the final five can select the 1942P or the 1943P silver nickels. We have 0.5632, give or take, ounces of silver in each one. And silver is expensive right now. So that's your choice. Or we'll have three other options that you don't know what they are. I'm going to put them up here. Give me a second. There's empty envelope number one, empty envelope number two, and then there's empty envelope number three. There we go. Are we ready? Let's go to the wheel, brand new wheel. Add a wheel. And this is our final 6. Not sure how that happened, but we have 6. All right, we have 5. We have NES, also known as Slot Cali. We have LSS, known as Chrissy. We have FF for Firefly. We have Pretty Eyed, spelled how I spell it dyslexically. And we have Steve Miller. All right, here we go. Let's get this ready. Make sure your name's on there. There's LSS, Firefly, Dyslexic Pretty Eyed, Steve Miller, and NES. Are we ready? Shuffle. 13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Spinning. Chris C. Chris C is the first one off. Chris C. But you get a free entry into the Ben Franklin giveaway. Congratulations. Right there. All right. Next, shuffle up. Spinning. It's Fingerbersen. Unfortunately, Fingerbersen is out, but Pretty Eyed gets a free entry. Pretty Eyed for the 31st. There we go. Sorry about that. Next, spinning. You got fingered. Steve Miller. Steve Miller. Your consolation prizes get you into the entry for the chance to win this 1928 portrait of Benjamin Franklin or this 1985 portrait of Benjamin Franklin. All right, we're down to the last 2. So I'm going to shuffle from this position 14 times. All right, here we go. And I'm also, let me hit refresh real quick because I want it to be spinning while I do it. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm not even doing it, am I? Let me go to wheel number 2. That's why. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All right, just a bunch. Spin. Mary Firefly, you get a choice. You can either get a entry into the Ben Franklin giveaway, or you can pick whichever nickel is not picked by NES. It's your choice. What would you like to do? Mary Firefly. You can have an entry into the Ben Franklin or sloppy seconds. It's your choice. What would you like to do? The Ben Franklin, you got it. Ben Franklin entry, Mary Firefly. Nice. All right. NES, which coin would you like? Would you like the 42 or the 43 or one of the other items that are available? You can pick anything you want, but we also have the 42 and the 43 available. NES, which one would you like? It's hump day. Whichever nickel is in my bag. Whichever nickel is in my bag. Ah, there it is right there. You got the 1942 silver nickel. Congratulations. It's your bag, baby. There you are. NES's bag has a nickel in it. Winner. All right. Thank you all so much for being here. I don't believe I feel bad anymore. I think I needed my medicine. That was really bad of me not to do that. I'm going to grab a quick bite of something, and then we're going to come back on Kaloon, Channel 7, to do a little bit of music because I paid for the upgrade. And we're going to use it coming up here shortly on Kaloon, Channel 7. Let me take a picture, and we'll start. Let me show you what the thumbnail is going to look like. This is the money we won tonight on our other live stream. That's my bankroll. Started with 200, got 206. Killing it. All right, let me get Kaloon, Channel 7. There it is. Gonna make a, gonna do the Artificial Intelligence Music Workshop, hosted by Terry Big Hog. There we go. And it'll be for everybody. And it will be coming up momentarily. We'll put it for 12:36, but it'll start immediately. AM, dipshit. Got it? Okay, cool. There we go. Brought to you by Terry Big Hog and Big Hog Automotive tonight. See y'all there. I'll show you what the thumbnail is going to look like. This is how Terry Big Hog rolls. Take a thumbnail, baby. Right there, done. We'll see you there in a few minutes. I got triple violated today. All right, we'll see you over there in a few. Check the email. I will. We'll look at the email on the other channel.